Did the Tennessee Titans finally get a kicker? I hope so.
McNair gives it to George, running right up the middle. Touchdown! Titans! There are no flags on the field! It's a miracle!
Safety, now you're one-on-one with the...
Shows why he's the man! In trouble. Sack!
What's up, Titan Nation? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the Mr. Titan Show. Would like to tell you guys, before anything, drop a like. Make sure, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. We have all the Titan stuff you need right here. And obviously, we'll do some breaking news as the 53-man roster for the Tennessee Titans is slowly shifting weight, starting to make the roster. People start getting cut. It's going to be really exciting this past few days. But obviously, breaking news, you know, Tennessee Titans have officially gone and traded to get a kicker because we don't have a kicker. Yes, our new kicker, his name is Nick Folk from the New England Patriots. Yes, probably saw him at practice or maybe even at the games practicing, and maybe they got a little bit better of an opinion on the kicker. What do I think of him? I don't know. Stats wise, I'll go over the stats and tell you a little bit about that. But as of right now, I have my fingers crossed. You know, hopefully, you know, he could be the kicker and maybe a short-term plug in for this year. I bet you Rand and I bet you Mike Rabel are just praying and hoping that he can at least do his job for the time being until maybe next year when they actually start looking at more valuable younger players, kickers, and we get serious about this, because again, it's been trouble for the Tennessee Titans about getting a kicker. But let's talk a little bit about our friend here, Nick Folk, as he was drafted in the 2007 by the dirty, nasty Cowboys. Was made Pro Bowl his rookie year. This man is around 38 years old. He's been in the league for a very long time with the Cowboys, did the Jets. I believe it was the Buccaneers, landing and then finally landing with the Patriots. As of what I've seen, and what the biggest concern is his his struggle handling kickoffs. Okay, a lot of people are talking about doesn't have the leg power, can't get it, you know, to the end zone, which last year he allowed 3 kickoff returns for touchdowns. 2 were against, I think, the Baltimore Ravens, and 1 was, I forgot who else. But it's never a good sign for that. You know, you want your kicker to have a nice long kick. But, you know, everyone's forgotten that the rules have changed for the new touchback rule. So that kind of that actually helps him a lot, especially someone who can't kick the ball into the end zone. Now with the new touchback rule, it actually kind of benefits him, and maybe that's something that the Tennessee Titans have looked at, and you know, they're like, hey man, this guy is not the greatest at handling kick returns, but he's pretty consistent for field goals and extra points. So maybe we could work with him for the following year, for this year. And he set an NFL record for most consecutive field goals under 50 yards last year. So, I mean, as long as it's within 50 yards, we're good. For me, it's kind of like, hey, I have to see it. Prove me wrong. You know, prove me wrong. Yeah, you might have a record for, consistently knocking the ball within, 50 yards, but like I need to see it. I'm going to be clutching my drink or holding my blanket when he kicks a field goal, hopefully. But his for 2022 converted 32 of 35 extra point attempts. So again, it wasn't too bad. Like I said, pretty consistent for extra points. And those should be gimmies. It shouldn't be something that we should be worrying about as Titans fans once Derrick Henry runs the ball into the end zone or D-Hop goes for a touchdown, catches a touchdown pass. We shouldn't have to be worried that we only get 6 points. Like I said, it's a chip shot, and we should be, as a kicker, that should be money. So hopefully, like I said, the 2022 stats for him converting 32 out of 35 isn't the worst for 2022. For field goals, okay, guys, listen, this is very important too as well, because the Tennessee Titans like to kick a lot of field goals. Sometimes it happens when our offense might be struggling and we need some points. We need 3 points. 32 out of 37 field goal attempts. Again, most of those were out of over 50 yards, okay? Like I said, under 50 yards, this man was cake, consecutive as hell. Other than that, that's what we have as of right now. His NFL career stats for field goals made were 353. Field goal attempts were 426. His longest field goal was 56. Okay? And here's when I talked about like the touchbacks and stuff that he was struggling with. The kickoff returns are 162. But like I said, you kind of erase that because the new rule is set, and it kind of works out in his favor. It kind of gives him a little bit more of a benefit of doubt. And what I'm looking forward to, is this the guy to answer our prayers, Titan fans? I don't know. I hope so. I hope he, like I said, it's kind of like a quick fix for the Tennessee Titans. It's kind of like a small patch. It's a big ass hole. Just put a little Band-Aid, and that Band-Aid's not going to sustain that much for that long, but hopefully for the time being, he can fix the problems for a little bit until that Band-Aid starts peeling off, and hopefully it peels off by the end of the year when we're good. So, I think, like I said, I think it's just an easy quick fix, and hopefully it's, like I said, you shoot in the dark. Hopefully it works out and he can be consistent and he can do the job what he needs to get done for the Tennessee Titans. Other than that, roster cuts are happening. A couple people have been cut, but doesn't mean just because they're cut doesn't mean that they're gone from the team. They could be easily, no one picks them up, they can go easily to the practice squad, which there's quite a few that I believe they're going to be in the practice squad. One of them that I see everyone getting really excited for and getting cut is Mason Kinsley. I think he's been consistently in the practice squad. I think they might pick him up and bring him back, and a few others. But as of right now, the Titans are keeping 3 wide running backs and 3 tight ends. So it makes me think that they might lock in 3 QBs and 7 wide receivers. I think that's where they're going with this year. It's going to be 7 wide receivers. They're going to keep, Will Levis. They're going to keep Malik. And I'm kind of surprised by the 3 running backs, but at the same time, it's understandable. We'll see what happens with the tight end situation. But yeah, I think seven wide receivers is the thing to go. Now, you could mix and match and see who you want to be plugging. Just let me know down there below in the comment section. What do you guys think? Who's going to be the wide receivers? I don't like doing the 53-man roster. I think it's kind of a pointless thing. I like talking about it after. I don't like making predictions either. But let me know. What do you think about the kicker, guys? Do you think this guy is the answer? Do you like this pick? Do you not like this pick? Let me know. I love to hear your opinions down below. And you guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Make sure you're there at September 16th, Mr.Titan Event in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Okay, guys? It's going to be at the Rudder, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's going to be a great time. Karaoke, trivia, raffles, and Titan fans. Can't beat it. Again, thank you guys so much. And always, tighten up. Let's go.